Hello, everyone. For those of you who are new here, I am Miss Nisi, your friendly neighborhood spiritual healer. Thank you to all my subscribers and followers. Thank you for your support. And also thank you for all your likes and comments. This reading today is a bonus reading for the Geminis. Happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. This is Gemini season, which is soon coming to an end. This is your bonus reading. Happy belated birthday to all you Geminis out there, and happy birthday to all you Geminis out there. For Gemini season, this is your bonus reading, Geminis. Okay, let's get right into the reading. Messages for Geminis. Messages for Geminis. What's going on? What's the energy for the Geminis? Energy for the Geminis. Gemini sun signs. But cross watchers are welcome. But this will be read from a Gemini sun sign point of view. Okay? Here we have in reverse the eagle. And we also have in reverse the sweet lodge. And coming out in the upright, we have beauty. Okay, this is a new set of oracle cards that I'm using. So I have a guide that I will be using for this reading. So bear with me just a moment. While I look through the guidebook. Because there are millions of oracle cards out there, everybody. So please don't expect your tarot readers to memorize all those guidebooks. Here we have the eagle here. The eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun and of new beginnings, soars high in the sky. It is time to see through the eyes of the eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like. So there's something, a lot of you, with this card out here being in the reverse, there's something being hidden from a lot of you. Or a lot of you feel that something's being hidden from you. There's something you're not seeing. Also, we have the sweat lodge, I think. Sweat lodge, excuse me for mispronouncing that. We have the sweat lodge here. Just bear with me just a second and we'll get on with the reading. Let me find the card. Okay, the sweat lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Okay, here we have life is offering you a second chance. It's time to take this chance. And since the chance may not come your way again for a while, Mother Earth is calling you into her womb, inviting you to incubate as long as you need to. With the sweat lodge out here in reverse, that is telling me, I know the reading is starting off slow, but just bear with me. I'm using a new deck of cards that I decided to use for this special bonus Gemini reading. So bear with me. I wanted to give you guys a treat. Life is, you're thinking about a second chance. with this card being in the reverse, you're wanting a second chance at something. But like I said, in the past placements, there's something that was hidden from you, something that you didn't see, something. And here in the presence, you're thinking of a second chance. You're wanting a second chance, or take it how it resonates. You may be considering giving someone or something a second chance. Then we have the Beauty Way in the future placement. The Beauty Way card is, the Beauty Way is both a path that you travel on and a daily practice. The path is where you choose to perceive only the beauty before you, behind you, and all around you as the journey through life. Here, it also says, stop trying to fix relationships that you believe are broken. Recognize that things are exactly as they need to be in the moment. Okay, so that being said, whoever you're considering giving a second chance, or maybe, not maybe, the energy I'm picking up here, someone is asking you. This is in the present tense. Someone is asking you for a second chance here. And here in the future placement, the Beauty Way, you're being advised to not give this second chance. If the relationship, you believe the relationship to already be broken, then your advice is to let it be. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the reading, get the reading moving. Angel numbers. Let's get some angel numbers for Gemini, for Geminis. Angel numbers for Geminis. Angel numbers for Geminis. Angel numbers for Geminis. Okay, the number 27 has fallen out in the upright. This, okay, it says your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and you want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, your country, or the world at large. I am expressive, and that is your angel number. Also, we have the numbers out here for those of you who like to play the lotteries and things of that nature. We have the number 16 out here on the board. We have the number 54 out here on the board. We have the number 4 out here on the board. And also we have your angel number 27. Okay. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Geminis. Let's get some messages for Geminis. Messages for Geminis. Messages for Geminis. Here we have wisdom, and it's also in a past placement. So you're being advised to be wise about something. Use your wisdom. Trust your wisdom. Here we have communal living in reverse. So someone is thinking about some type of communal living, and it doesn't have to be living like in a house full of people. It could be a roommate situation. Some of you are thinking about maybe taking on a roommate because of the inflation and the prices of everything that have gone up. Some of you, in terms of communal living, are thinking about getting an apartment. You know, in an apartment complex, a lot of people living in a bunch of in the same buildings or in buildings together. That is a type of communal living. Some of you may be thinking about getting your first apartment. Is the energy I'm picking up. Some of you, unfortunately, I'm picking up on the energy, are thinking about leaving some type of communal living. and you haven't acted on it, but you are thinking about it in the present. When I say leaving, you may be thinking about leaving the apartment complex that you live in, leaving from the roommate situation that you might have. You'll consider leaving that type of living situation, communal living. Okay, Geminis. Transportation. Some of you are in need of transportation to somewhere. Some of you are having some transportation problems. Could be some vehicle problems, car problems. Some of you are wanting or needing, this is in a present placement, you need transportation to travel somewhere. Could be to a different city, to a different state. Some of you may be considering taking a train or a bus. You're thinking about taking that. But quite a few of you are thinking about not thinking about, you need to get your own transportation. Some of you, unfortunately, are having vehicle problems, maintenance problems, and you're considering getting new transportation. Here we have in the reverse orphan. Some of you are don't have the resources to purchase the transportation that you need. Whether it's you need a bus ticket, a train ticket, or a plane ticket. You don't have the resources, and it's leaving you feeling like an orphan or all alone because you don't have anyone to help or that you can ask to loan you that money or help you get that money for those tickets. Or if your vehicle needs maintenance, you don't have anyone, or you don't, I ain't gonna say you don't feel that you have anyone that you can turn to for help for those funds, for those maintenance. Are you going to end up feeling that way? This is in a future placement. So a lot of you, when you ask for help, you're not going to get it. They're not going to help you with this. Whoever you trust enough to ask to borrow the money or to help you, they're not. A lot of you are going to receive a no. It's going to leave you feeling orphaned. Not like, you don't have to be a literal orphan. It's going to leave you feeling orphaned from that situation or from that relationship. It could be a platonic relationship. Say you ask a brother or a sister for the money, and it's not. Some of them do have it. They just don't trust you to pay them back, or they don't trust that you will be able to pay them back. They know that you probably would if you could, but they don't think that you will be able to pay them back. Especially in a timely manner. And some of them literally don't have the money to loan you. They don't have the extra cash or expendable income to loan out to you. And they would if they could, but they just don't have it. Messages for Geminis. Messages for Geminis. And take it how it resonates. If this is you, Geminis, that someone is going to come to you wanting to borrow money for transportation, be it a bus ticket, train ticket, plane ticket, boat trip ticket, I don't know, or for vehicle maintenance to fix their vehicle. Some of you are not going to trust this person to pay you back. Some of you don't think this person will be able to pay you back, so you don't. It's not that you don't trust them. You know they probably would pay you back if they had the money, but you don't think they're going to have the money to pay you back. And some of you simply just don't have the money to loan out to anyone. Messages for here we have the devil coming out in reverse. This is choices. No self-imposed limitations. You guys, this is in a past placement. And it's some type of release here. So let's see what this is. Here we have tension. Okay, you guys have been tense about some type of situation, causing you to be anxious and turbulent. You guys are going to be released from whatever is making you feel anxious or insecure. And a lot of you, with this being in the past placements, you have already been released from, not from feeling anxious or insecure. You're released from whatever the problem was that was causing you to feel tension, anxious, and insecure. And you also were unprepared to be released from this. So a lot of you are still feeling this way and not realizing that you've been released from it. You're so focused on what you're feeling that you haven't realized that the problem has been resolved. Here in the here in the present, you guys are planning something. You've been working on something. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. You guys have been diligently working on a plan. But beware. We have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. There is a very untruthful energy in your midst. A very manipulative, fickle type of energy or person that is in your midst. And you're being warned about this person. This person, you will recognize them because they are just idle. They're always around but not really doing much, and they're really moody about everything. When you think of who's that person that's always around and never doing much but always moody, then that's the person who's untruthful. That's the unreliable, manipulative energy, because they're only moody around you. You see what I'm saying? When they're around you. This person is trying to, whatever you're planning and whatever you're working on, this person is trying to stop you or trying to cause you to fail. They want to cause you some type of grief. They want you to miss whatever you're planning. They want you to miss that opportunity. You cannot trust this person. You are being warned. And if you confide, you're being warned to not tell this person what you're planning. Because those of you who do tell this person what you're planning, you're going to fail at whatever it is you're going to do. Your plans are going to be unfinished. It's going to be empty, and you're going to miss that opportunity because this person's going to make sure of that. So beware. Yeah. When I say yeah, I mean we have the Ten of Swords here in reverse. This person is going to take full advantage of the situation and try to benefit from it for themselves. But for those of you who receive this warning or simply trust your own intuition and recognize this person who only acts moody when they're around you, is how you're going to know this person, how you're going to recognize this manipulative energy, an untruthful, fickle energy that is in around you. Those of you who don't confide in this person, who don't tell your plan to, you guys are going to have the advantage and you're going to profit from your plan. Your plan is going to be successful. So beware. All right, Geminis, this was a quick bonus reading. I am going to end the reading right here. And once again, thank you for joining me.